Hey all, it's Miss GG in the house, your Sunday vlogger on MyLapbandJourney. This week's topic is about the pain that you felt after surgery and feels and like how much you can eat. So first of all, I'm gonna, excuse me if I keep looking at the time because this is the second time I'm recording this and I went over on my time, so I'm gonna make sure I don't talk as much this time. So anyways, pain and surgery. First of all, Miss GG plus pain equals not very good. That's right. I don't do pain. I don't really handle pain very well. The first sign of pain, or if I'm in pain, I'm like, hello, where's the paracetamol? Where are the drugs? Where are the tablets? Give them to me, please, now. So, or a bit ironic that I'm going for surgery, but you know what? You have to do what you need to do. So, I kind of like geared myself up to be in like quite a bit of pain following the surgery, and I've never had surgery before, so I didn't really know what to expect or anything like that. So anyway, I was just like pumping myself up. Okay, it's going to be really painful, and I'm going to be in so much pain. Blah 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 blah, whatever. So when I actually woke up from the surgery, I wasn't actually in as much pain as what I thought I was going to be in. They hooked me up to paracetamol. It wasn't like any super strength painkiller. It was just normal everyday paracetamol. Not too sure what the equivalent of that is in the USA, but in the UK, paracetamol is just a painkiller that you can just buy over the counter at any chemist or supermarket or whatever. So I was hooked up to paracetamol, and the pain that I actually felt, the actual incision pains, the only one I felt was really like the port pain. And it was only when I moved, that's when I felt it. When I was just laying down, I was quite alright. The pain that really got to me was that gas pain, honestly. I never knew that the gas pain was going to be like that. I knew to expect gas pain, but I wasn't expecting it to be like it was. And the thing is, I had it for 2 solid weeks following my surgery. And I knew that walking about would, you know, kind of like help release all the entrapment from the gas that they pump in you. So literally, immediately as I came back to my room, I was up and walking about. I actually got told off by the nurse. She's like, what are you doing? Get back into bed. I was like, oh, sorry, I'll get back into bed. As soon as she left the room, I was just like walking up and down, because honestly, that gas pain was serious, man. It was just like, I think for me personally, it was actually even worse than the port pain. At least if I was just laying still or whatever, the port pain would, like, I wouldn't really feel nothing. It was only when I moved about, and trust me, it felt like I'd done like 1,000,000 sit-ups or something. Even turning in bed, it's one of those, like, you don't realise you have muscles back until you really use them. Like turning in bed and stuff, when you do it normally, you don't realise that you're using like all your stomach muscles to help you shift and turn whatever way. But when I was turning in bed, I was like, oh Jesus, help me with this pain. I felt every single little like tension of the pull of the muscle. I was just like, oh. But yeah, the gas pain was the worst for me. So anyway, I was just on normal paracetamol. I had my surgery done abroad in Belgium, and I only stayed in the hospital just for one night, so the day that I had the surgery, and I left on the Tuesday morning. The Tuesday morning, apart from the gas pain, like in the shoulder pain and stuff, the port was alright. I was feeling quite good, and I was like up and out of bed, got myself dressed, like didn't need no assistance from the nurse, whatever. And she was like, oh, do you want to take some paracetamol with you for your journey home? And I was like, no, I'm fine, you know, felt good, don't need no pain medication. 3 hours later, how I wish I'd taken a pain medication. I thought I was like all good, pain-free, but yeah, the pain came later. And my sister was driving along the road, and like every single little bump that she went over, I was like, oh, this is so painful. And I actually got quite angry with my sister. Like, are you doing this on purpose? Are you just doing this deliberately, just finding all the potholes and the bumps to go through, so like I'm just in pain? I shouldn't have, but you know, like when you're in pain and you don't really think that straight, and then every single bump she went over, I was just like, and I was like, you want to stop that like now. But it wasn't her fault, obviously. So yeah, by the time I was just like, I just wanted to get home. I didn't like have any paracetamol or anything with me, so I just wanted to get home. And when I did get home, I actually took, I think, like about 3 doses of paracetamol in one go. I'm not advocating you do that. You should actually take pain medication when somebody offers it to you, even if you don't feel like you want it. So, yeah, I took 3 lots of paracetamol when I got home, and then I was all good, ready to go. I would say I was in pain for the first 2 days. The third day, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, I would say that there was more discomfort. I went back to work and I resumed my normal duties after 7 days, so a week after I had my operation. I was totally fine. My job wasn't like a strenuous job when I was up running about or anything like that. So, yeah, I was quite fine. But again, pain. First 2 days, rest of the week, more discomfort. And I stopped taking paracetamol, I think, after the third day it was. I was just like, I was quite surprised how quickly I actually recovered from the surgery. You wouldn't have known that. I was, like under the knife, whatever, but I guess that's an advantage of having it done laparoscopically. Feel-wise, I've not had the easiest going time with fills. I've been overfilled quite a few times. My first fill was 2 mil. That didn't do nothing. So the second time I was in there thinking, okay, I'm not paying £80 for a fill, and then you're just going to give me like a measly 2 mil. So I went in there demanding 3 mil. If I knew what 3 mil could do back then to what I knew what it could do now, I wouldn't have been so cocky demanding I wanted 3 mil. Even the doctor was trying to tell me, listen, why don't you see how you go with 2, and then like if it's like not good, then we can increase it. But oh no, Miss GG knew better. Miss GG didn't want to listen to what the doctor had to say. Miss GG thought that she was paying however much for her fills that I'm not going in there and you're giving me like epoxy 2 mil, and then I'm gonna be back here another time to be paying more money. But how I wish I'd listened. I was at 5 mil, and basically I was overfilled. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, I couldn't swallow my own saliva. There's me like a few hours later, hello, is this the emergency unfill nurse? And I was like, I need an unfill, like now. I can't blah, 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 blah. So anyway, went and had the unfill. And subsequently, this has happened to me probably like about 3 or 4 times since I've had the band. My band must be very sensitive, because it's every single time I get to like 5 mil, that's when my band just totally shuts on me. I have a 9 mil band, and as I said, 5 mil, it just totally just shuts on me. I can't swallow my saliva, I can't eat, I can't drink. I was just like absolutely miserable. But anyway, go check out my page and the videos for more information about that. My YouTube username is GG2007 Bandstar, and you can get more information about that. But anyway, I'm at 4.5 mil at the minute, so I'm just like on the borderline. My restriction varies. At the minute, I wouldn't say I had good restriction. When I first came to 4.5 mil, I had like good restriction, but now it's kind of worn off a bit, and I'm a bit apprehensive about going to sorry, I just have to check the time. I'm a bit apprehensive about going to get another fill, because for me it's half a mil makes all the difference for me being at that good level of restriction to being overfilled. So I'm a bit cautious. If I do go for another fill, I would only probably go for about 0.25 of a mil, see how I go, then increase it from then, because I'm just like a bit scared. And being overfilled, honestly, it's no joke. One time I was overfilled, I was actually bringing up blood because I was being sick literally non-stop for a good 15 hours, I think it was. But anyway, go check out the video for more information about that. And in terms of how much I can eat now, I can eat a lot less than what I used to eat before. I would say I could eat double what a normal person would eat. Someone would eat a meal and I'd be like still hungry after, but now it's really curbed it down how much I eat. Again, in the UK, we don't really measure our food by cups, so it's a bit hard to compare. Again, I do have a video on my page where I show you the actual amounts of how much I can eat now, but it varies. In the mornings, I can't really eat that much, so I tend to stick to liquids or like mushies. By lunchtime, I can eat more solids, and by the evening, my band is a bit open, so I don't really I can eat quite a bit of food, probably like about, depending on how hungry I am, what I've eaten, or what the food is, about 2 cups plus. But it really varies. So at the minute, my restriction level is not good. So I can probably say I can eat like about 2+ cups by the evening time, but my band's a bit tighter in the morning, then by the evening it opens. Anyway, I'm not too sure how long I've been talking on this video for, so I'm going to end it here now. And check out the sidebar, What's It Ms GG, either on this side or that side, whatever side it's on, for like a bit more information. Anyway, catch tomorrow's vlogger, Timothy. Bye!